Huh? Oh, my Twitch chat crashed apparently.
Hey, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, hey. So I think I played like a straight, I think like 13 games as Irelia, and then I was like a little bit tired about that, so I just started playing other stuff. But
That's fine.
I think I've improved.
Alright.
Oh,
So we have an hour together,
yeah.
as per usual with these. So, we can hop in. We can do the same thing you did last time if you'd like, and I can, tell you where you've
All right.
improved, uh, and like keep giving you things that you can work on. Or if you want, we can do something completely different. That is completely up to you.
Wait, what is that? What's the completely different option?
No, I mean like if you have something else that you want to
Oh,
do, then
okay.
that's perfectly fine too. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Here, I'm going into a team builder right now.
Alright, so if you have any questions, same as last time, feel free to
Yeah.
ask. Because if anything came up that you were like working on, you're like wondering, hey, if this then that, or like anything situational came up, feel free to ask away.
Oh, I've been actually maxing E a lot over W because like I've been in certain like matchups. I think at one time I was against a Fiora top. I've been like I just couldn't get a lot of like auto attack trades off, so I started maxing E in lane. Is that like is that
Um,
like
oh, give me one sec.
right?
Alright. So yeah, maxing E, um, that's fine. It's a completely different playstyle than maxing W.
Yeah,
When you
it's
max E,
sort of like you don't really go for like big auto attack trades. You just kind of like
yeah, you hit
hit
E,
them.
you auto them once or twice, and you run away before
Yeah.
they have a chance to retaliate. It works, yeah, but it's harder to completely snowball a lane like that,
Oh,
I
okay.
feel.
And I've
Uh,
noticed like there's another big problem. Once you get your Trinity Force, if you WQ a minion caster, you can't actually kill
yeah,
him. He gets to like
you
animation. Yeah.
will not kill them if you do that, yes. So that's another kind of downside, because you need the true damage from Heat and Style in order to do that. Um, so it has its pluses and minuses. Like, I only really max E if I'm in a situation where I know I'm going to lose really hard, and I need jungle pressure in order to win the lane. Like if I'm up against like a Darius or Renekton or
Yeah.
Pantheon or something like that, where I can just like CC them for forever, so my jungler can just come in and mop house at that point.
Oh, okay. So even like, but usually in trades when I for Irelia, I'm not like finding myself like auto attacking like that much.
You
It's
should
kind of
be.
just like oh, because usually if they're like someone with an escape or a gap closer, I'll shoot a minion close to them, I'll stun them, and then
Hmm.
I'll just like hit them like three times or like twice, and then they'll just like pop away.
Yeah, that's when you use Blade Search on them again.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because if you're using
I
it on a
always
minion, it'll definitely reset, and then you can just chase them
yeah, I
down.
keep
That's
forgetting that like you're supposed to use the blade search again, and then
yeah. If you know that they have their gap closer up, or like escape up, hold the blade surge until they use that escape,
oh okay.
and then use it. If you know that it's down when you're trading, you can just use blade surge for some extra
Yeah,
burst
it's sort
damage.
of like the Jace matchup. Like
Yeah,
you queue up to him, he knocks you back, and then you just queue him again.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because then he has absolutely no way of doing anything to you except dying a miserable death.
I found a group, and we got a Jarvan 4 support.
Nice.
We're jungler right now. Hey, at least we have a support.
Yeah, that is true. Junglers are like the new
Yeah.
supports. Here, give me one sec. chatting with my coach real quick and a couple things, because there's a couple things that are going on, so I'm just kind of getting that all sorted out here before you get in the game,
Alright.
so I can focus my attention on that instead of having to go back and forth between these guys. So I apologize for that.
Okay.
Alright, pretty sure we're good now.
Alright, so I think from last time we covered like how to roam, like general warding, and then like I think trading or like something. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll kind of just like reevaluate you on those, see how much
Yeah.
you've improved, and see any other errors that or anything else that could be worked on, and I'll point those out as they come up. But yeah, kind of like the same thing as last time, except this time if you mastered certain basics and stuff like that, I'll start bringing up new things for you to work on, more advanced stuff. So.
I think one thing that came up was like, you remember you like the minion management where you kill the 3 ranged minions and then like the creep wave like stacks.
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know. I can't really find time to like do that before like a. Because are you supposed to do that before like a team fight so that?
Essentially, like when you're supposed to do that is when you know that you're going to need to be grouped with your team for an objective like Dragon or a Siege or something like that.
And so they're gonna have to send someone top in order to clear the wave.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because then it's 5v4 and you can either just brute force the tower.
But then
force
wait,
the
why would you not kill just the entire wave and then have it push against the tower?
because that doesn't create enough pressure for them to need to clear it. Like that won't be a threat to the tower.
Oh, because the tower. Wait.
Because if you, alright, so say you micro the minion wave, alright, so say you and your enemy both have their first tier towers down, right? That's a pretty standard
Yeah.
situation. The lane is in the middle, like, you know, where the river is.
Yeah.
So it's in the middle of the lane, and, you know, the 2 ways just meet. You kill the caster minions. In about 2 minutes, that will be about 4 or 5 waves of minions all simultaneously hitting the tower.
Oh, okay, I see. Like, so if you were to just kill the entire wave, then you just get one line of minions, and
Yeah.
they just all die to the tower, and then you wouldn't get the creep. Oh, okay. I see.
Because that puts pressure on the tower, and that actually puts, like, instead of just, oh, it's just 1 wave of minions, like it's 6 or 7 minions, that's now like 30 plus minions sitting there ready and waiting to take that tower. So that's a lot of gold that they're choosing to lose if they don't go and get it. Or that's just the person that they're missing from the current
Well, our
engagement.
group disbanded, so I'm still waiting.
Oh, that's fine. You know, that may take a little while. You're my last one for the day, so if it runs a little over, that's no big deal. Yeah, I've had a long day. I've been coaching since.
Do you have a problem with like normal blind pick, or is it just that like I might not get?
It's just you might not get top,
Yeah.
is the thing. Like, I had that happen once, and then that's when I kind of decided, okay, Mom, maybe not the best idea. Because in blind pick, you go like top, lock in, and someone goes, but I want to top, and locks in with you, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the entire exercise. That's why I like, don't do like with ranked either.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, you may not get the role you want, and the entire thing just kind of becomes pointless, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't coach support very well. But yeah, that's the whole reasoning behind this, and yeah, it may take a couple minutes, but at least it's a way to guarantee that you get the thing that you want to work on. So it's worth the wait, in my opinion.
That's true. Might have to like accidentally spend like another hour just because.
Yeah, exactly. So you wasted an hour and didn't get anything out of it, so now go for
So,
another hour and pray
With
that
the
you get what you
micro,
want.
like the minion management, like that thing, you wouldn't normally do that in the laning phase, right?
No. That's
Yeah.
like grouping and team
So-
fighting and stuff.
If you let's say like if you get an early kill, like what can I do to like make sure? Because I've like some certain top lane streams, they have like they just don't kill tower usually, so that the enemy top lane will just keep coming back up.
Yeah. If you get an early kill, just shove the minion wave into the enemy tower so that minion wave gets denied. They get denied gold, EXP, etc., and the wave resets back to the middle of the lane. Like taking tower early is good. If you have like
Like
an early,
how do I like correctly freeze the lane? That's like kind of what I wanted to know.
correctly freeze the lane, you need to have d- best case scenario 3 casters and 1 melee minion in order to correctly
Like,
freeze the wave.
what do you mean, like left?
Yeah, like on you essentially. Like say like they got a big wave outside your tower, like just outside your tower, it didn't quite hit, and you're clearing it, and you leave 3 casters and 1 melee alive, and you just sit there and tank them until your minion wave gets there. That will freeze really well. If you can't do that, 3 casters works as well. 2 casters that are full health.
I'm just thinking, like, for freezing, for like my definition of freezing is just kind of like, just like only killing the minions right when like one of your caster minions is about to like kill it.
Yeah, and you know that works, but then like you can take a lot of damage. Minions can go all weird with their AI and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of times where people will try and freeze and like tank like a shit ton of minions. Like, well, they will tank like 3 waves, and I just all in them in the middle of that, and they just die because they were trying to tank all that. So
I found another group, but we're still searching for a jungler.
yeah, thinning that out a little bit, and whoa. Alright. Yeah, thinning it out a little bit so you don't take too much damage while trying to freeze is generally the better option. So just 3 casters is essentially what you want, because that will the other minion wave will get there before they all die, so they'll have a caster advantage, and casters do more damage than melees. So
I don't know. My friend, I had this friend in Fly. He was like playing with me, and he was just telling me that like, okay, apparently we have a chemo jungle.
oh boy,
We denied him.
denied.
Jungle marksman, and then he just put chemo. Alright, so my friend was telling me that a lot of times when I just trade, I never look to just trade. I always look to like all in, and he's like, I didn't really like understand what he meant. Sort of like.
Okay, so trading and all-inning are 2 completely different things. All-inning is when you just burn everything and go for a kill.
Okay, and then like
And if you're
trading is.
Trading is just like putting some damage down onto the enemy, like weakening them, so that you can all-in later. Like trading essentially leads to all-inning unless you're Riven, then you just 100 to 0 the other poor bastard.
But like if you had, because I mean if you had the ability to just kill them in that trade, like shouldn't you do that though?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But you shouldn't be going into every trade looking for a
thinking
kill.
you can like
Yeah, you should. Some trades yeah, I know I can kill this guy, but like you may like there's like all right, so you have like a 70% chance of killing him.
Okay.
And you know if you act on that and you fail, then they're gonna get away. However, if you just go in for a quick trade, you know, maybe put down like 400 damage on them.
Oh, and
your
then the next time you
yeah,
go
the
in.
next time your spell reels up, you now have a 95% chance of killing them, which is much better. So that kind of like trading is just a kind of way to zone your opponent as well. Just deny them farm, deny them EXP, deny them gold, stuff like that, by weakening them to the point where if they come in again, they will die. Or at least be forced completely out of lane.
So in the 1v1 I did against you, I kind of like noticed that like every time I went up to get a minion, you just auto attack me for 3 damage.
Yes, that is.
Yeah. Okay.
I forget, who did I 1v1 you against as?
I was Rengar, you were Irelia.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of these since then, so a couple of them blur together.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you go up for CS, like, if you're in the middle of doing something, you can't respond to that
Yeah, I know.
immediately.
But like normally when I do that, like if I'm playing Rengar, I just end up drawing like minion aggro and I start taking just like unnecessary damage.
That's when you auto and you immediately walk in the other direction. Minion aggro will generally break pretty quickly.
My group got disbanded. Wow, okay.
Yours is being difficult tonight.
I just found another group.
Everybody else's was being pretty nice tonight, and you're just like, oh, I want to be difficult. But, yeah, if you walk backwards the second you auto-attack or, like, do whatever, or if
So the guy told me to take Ignite, and I'm like, oh, no, the guy told me to take TP, and I'm like, I want to take Ignite, and he just kicked me.
Nice.
Wow.
But yeah, if you, like, use a spell on somebody, it actually won't draw aggro unless like the spell can
Oh
be
yeah, I know.
considered
I
a
know.
basic
Spells
attack.
don't draw aggro. It's only autos, right?
Yeah, so like if you like equilibrium strike
Oh,
someone, you won't draw aggro, but then like you equilibrium auto and just back off, the minions won't have time to trade against you,
okay.
and the enemy won't have time to become unstunned and do anything
Like
back to you.
usually, if you're like a ranged champion, like I've seen like all those middly tops, they just like auto attack you, then walk into the bush, and then just
Yeah, because
yeah.
they're clearing minion aggro and then auto attack you again, clear minion aggro, auto attack you again, repeat, add
Yep.
dead.
Alright,
So,
this time we gotta. I think we. Oh wait, never mind. We gotta blitzcrank mid this time. That can. I guess that works.
dude, DFG hook ult.
EFG hook pull. Then
It's
ult. Yeah.
it's a terror. I've seen it happen.
All right, we're in. We're starting matchmaking.
Okay, good.
All right, I'm in the loading screen now, so
Okay,
I think you can start.
yep, that is the spectate. All right, you're up.
Oh, it's a mirror match.
She took exhaust, you took ignite, so you actually have the upper hand here. You just kind of got to be careful when she exhausts you.
Yeah, I gotta like kind of back off her. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just kind of stun her and back off during that, because it only lasts 2.5 seconds. So if you put the distance between you and then just like ignite and turn around when it like wears off, then that should be pretty easy kills.
Wait, but wait, I'm really confused. We have a level 26 on our team. What?
Oh well, happens.
Ignite. No, sorry, not ignite. Exhaust doesn't cut your true damage from. Wait. Does exhaust cut the true damage from your W?
No, nothing affects true
No,
damage.
okay, yeah, nothing affects me.
Uh, true damage. Okay, that's a lie. True damage can actually be modified by damage amplifications like Swain's E and stuff like that.
I have no idea what Swain's do.
It does like a ticking magic dot and then increases his damage done by 18%.
Oh.
That'll actually affect ignite too. So, food for thought there for you, but it can't be reduced in any way, shape, or form.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. We have like 2 people that aren't level 30 on our team.
Oh well, and you know that happens. Are you up against the earlier? Or are you up against Vagar?
Oh, I think Vagar's mid, so.
Uh,
Oh, okay, that's weird. I think my cursed voice overlay is like in the middle of my screen right now.
you click the curse voice button and have that
Oh,
get rid
okay.
of it. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go sign a card real quick.
Alright.
I'm back. It's my cousin's 18th birthday, so. Alright, I got 20 seconds before I hit load screen here, so if you have any questions about shopping, what you're doing in lane, etc., feel free to ask.
Aurelia mirror match? Should I get a Doran's Blade or?
Probably Flask is the best
Okay.
way to go on that. loading into game.
Right.
So, well, I'll start commentary once things start happening.
Alright, so the other Irelia started Doran's blade, which means
Okay, so she's gonna be able to like trade a little harder than you, but you'll definitely out sustain her. So like use your E, like if you wanted to max E, this would probably be a good matchup to do it.
alright.
Cause
I mean, she's gonna be sitting there like auto attacking me a lot too. So
yeah, and like if she autos you and then you E her for like 300 damage and draw minions onto her for like another like 200, then that's probably pretty good.
alright, she wasted her exhaust level 1,
Alrighty then.
and then I just failed to, and then she exhausted me, so my blade surge didn't kill the minion I jumped to.
Yeah, I was actually about to say be careful. I was actually like literally about to say that be careful for the damage on the exhaust. Okay, so everybody's going to their lanes. Let me change that. So he started the Doran shield. Okay, I thought you said he started with the blade. That was my bad. Yeah, so your basic attacks aren't going to be doing as much, but like your E and your W will do full
Oh my
damage.
god, I'm missing CS right now. Alright.
Yeah, just focus it back down. You'll be fine.
Like, I got a really big wave right here. Oh my god, okay. When there's like a really big wave of minions like hitting a creep, like, I don't know, like, I can't, it's hard for me to tell if, like, I'm gonna be able to kill it.
Yeah, like, and that just comes from playing the champion more. You'll learn those damage ranges really well. So, it's not unexpected.
There was a sort of really cheesy thing, like, Zinzao came top at level 2, but he didn't really have any armor or MR runes, so he just, like, died really quickly.
Yeah. Alright, so let's watch top lane. Come on. No directed camera. Alright. So, looks like this guy started Blade Surge and you started Equilibrium Strike. So you actually had the advantage early on. You can just stun him, auto, and walk away. And the best you can do to retaliate is Blade Surge and then take minion aggro. So, yeah, like right there. You can afford to like kind of quote unquote lose on trades.
Oh, to, like, make him think that he can win?
No, because
Or, like,
you have a flask, he has a Doran shield in this
oh,
situation.
okay.
So you have
Oh, it's like bot lane, right? Like, if the enemy support has sustain, then you can, like, afford to...
yeah.
or, like,
If you have
yeah.
sustain, then you can afford to, you know, like if you have a Soraka, you can play like an idiot and get healed back up. It's essentially the same concept, just not as extreme. Because you will be able to heal the damage back up. Also, try and keep your flask charges to when you need, when you can get.
Should I be using my flash charges first, or my... Should I be using my flash charges first, or my what's it called?
That depends. Do you have enough?
Yeah.
If you use enough mana and health in order to warrant the flask charge, because if you just use it for the health while not having expended any mana, you're not actually getting the full value out of it. Okay, so, yeah, here. Oh god, I think I just saw. Okay, yeah. Xin Zhao is trying to fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, he just, like, spawned a huge minion wave.
Oh
and died.
my god. Yeah, so like honestly, instead of like wailing on this tower, like it's good, yeah. But since
Yeah.
you have a lead,
Yeah,
keeping the tower up
so,
is good, and it has the damage reduction buff on it anyway, so you're not going to do too much for it.
uh,
Okay, but yeah, that was really good, well played on that gank.
uh,
Yeah, you used the minions here to advantage. I was about to say, like, why didn't you just fight? You have a bunch of minions, and then you just walked right back to the minions and fought. And I was like, well, there you go. So, you caught my criticism before I could even say it. Good job.
yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, you're zoning them out really well. I can definitely tell that your farming has improved quite a bit.
I don't know about the farming.
Huh?
I don't know. I missed like a bunch of farm really early.
Yeah, it happens, you know. Sometimes they just get those games. Uh,
I think Zun's out AFK.
no.
He just like he died
Maybe.
like I think he like died twice and then he just like yeah. He's level 2. It says still.
What the? I don't even understand what's going on in this lane anymore. Like your Elise is like trying to kind of tower dive, but
Yeah.
not really. Um, yeah, it's All right. I'm starting to see where you're missing that CS, because like, when you go with the Sheen first, your AD is a little lower than you'd like it to be, so you know it
Yeah.
can be a little difficult. But yeah, it's nothing to really worry about. You're still out farming him by a significant margin, so. Yeah, mirror matchups are really hard because if you get even slightly behind a mirror matchup, there's not
Yeah,
really much you can do to get back.
Riven, in which case it's just like I don't know, even
Yeah,
Riven mirrors are like
it's just really difficult. But let's see. All right, so you put that in trinket ward in the tri bush, which is good. All right, so you got your 2 wards down. Nice. See that you're working on that warding. Um, yeah, the timings could be a little better on those wards though, because it's like the 7-minute and 40-second mark, which means that he's going to be somewhere in his lower side jungle still, like pushing up.
because his second buff is like respawning, right?
Yeah, his first, like, because junglers don't start at a buff anymore. So
I remember like before it was like the second buff first buff respawns at like 7.
yeah,
like,
first can like the first buff respawn at 7:05, or about is when the first.
I don't
cans-
know. Oh shoot. Yeah, I didn't.
But now, since junglers don't take that buff first, the first buff spawns somewhere around like 7:40, 7:50, depending on the jungler. So he's gonna be somewhere. He was gonna be bottom side, which he was. So you essentially wasted your trinket ward there because it's not gonna last long enough before he actually gets up here to gank. So keeping in mind.
I
those
usually put the trinket ward in the tri-bush.
Yeah.
Because like he won't usually come through there, and so unless he's like coming for a lane gank.
If you're
but I
pushed
usually
up,
keep the lane.
if you're
Yeah.
pushed up, definitely put the longer ward in the tri-brush because that's where the jungler's gonna come from most likely. If you're playing back, then the longer ward in the river, like in the middle of the lane or back, then definitely in the river. But yeah, so just keep that in mind when you're setting your ward down. Also, you could have sold your, or not even sold it, you could have exchanged it for a sweeper after that second back. And that would have really helped you, because you don't really need the trinket anymore since you're buying your own wards.
Okay.
and the sweeper will help you more in the long run. Yeah, Zin definitely didn't rage quit. He just bought Merc Treads first item. That's interesting, to say the least. But yeah, you got the farm advantage. If you don't need to Blade Surge, try not to, because it does waste mana, you know? And if you don't need it, don't need to waste, like, burn the mana on using it.
Oopsies.
Yeah, you're playing it really well. You got 79 farm in 10 minutes of waves, so that's about benchmark. 80 for 10 is about where you want to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's good farm. You know,
80 for 10 is actually like pretty hard to hit.
yeah, it can be. So, you know, being able to keep that going. The first one
It's
is
usually like
that bad. It's the second benchmark that most people miss. The 160 at 20.
wait, whoa, 168.20?
Yeah, 80.
I aim for like 140.20.
No, 80 farm every 10 minutes is the benchmark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people will miss the 160 at 21, and that's okay. It just depends on how the game plays out and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not always going to happen. The Zinzhao lane gank. And by lane gank, I mean he's just gonna start farming while Irelia backs. Oh, nice cheeky recall stop. Nice cheeky recall stop again.
Oh my gosh, no, okay, I'm diving for this kill. I don't even care now. I gotta get this kill. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, now would be a
Oh
good
my
time to
gosh.
take this tower if you did. I don't know what you're doing with the Zin. Like, you're just taking a bunch of free damage trying to proxy? Aurelia's not the best proxy farmer without her ult, so I don't know about
Okay.
that.
Damn, I've been misclicking a bit of minions for the resets.
That's just mouse accuracy. Who's telling me to kill this Zinja? No, you guys flash. I think I was a little over aggressive, but whatever, it's fine. 1 for 1. You didn't give up a shutdown because you died first. Alright, so now you got your Triforce, you can start playing a lot more aggressively.
Well, usually I gotta get that third point in W for the jump.
Yeah, I just like, this is why I don't like maxing E, because like your Triforce power spike isn't as big. Like, I think once you got the double kill, you could have realized that you were going to be ahead in the lane and gone W, but like, that's fine, it's up to you. I like maxing E because it allows you to like synergize that power spike so well. You just become a monster at that point.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Your Blitz Immamudkipzzzz, oh lord.
Oh, I might be dead. I'm dead. Wow. um, itemization against Irelia is just like, it's still like armor, right? Or just health?
Yeah, armor and health like
I mean,
Randuin's.
probably randoms, yeah.
Pretty good item. Frozen Heart, would be a pretty good item.
But, I mean, their Irelia's not really doing anything much. Like, and their Xin Zhao's like 0 and 5.
Yeah, then
And their Veigar is really good, so.
yeah, itemize against the Veigar.
Yeah.
Like, get a Hex Drinker, honestly.
I don't like X. I really.
Why don't you like Hex Drinker?
I don't know. I just like. I used to get it. I mean, I used to play Renekton a lot, and every time there's like an AP top, it's just like it's like fake health. It just feels like it's like fake health to me.
Wow, your Blitz went for the Janna instead of just pulling the easy target. That was impressive. Hex Drinker that helps you survive burst though, which is all Veigar offers. So like, the fake health is good in that situation because if it brings you low enough to one-shot you, it won't one-shot you and it'll all get absorbed by that magic damage only shield, leaving you some health left to work with afterwards against anybody else. Yeah, you just walked into 4 people. Holy moly. Do you make it out?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh damn, dude. I like. So Irelia like walked in. She started like fighting me, and I was like, "Wait, this is a free kill." And then I realized like, "Oh wait, probably someone's coming." So Veigar comes. I flash immediately the second I see him because I thought I could like get out of his the range, whatever that thing is. But then like that thing has like pretty big range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wait till he
If you-
puts the cage down first before you try
okay.
and flash it. Because flashing out of it's much easier than trying to predict where he's going to put it.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that's going to remain true. Yeah, you don't always have to be like super fancy with your plays, like just waiting for someone to mess up. Like that. Not listen to the kill in there earlier.
Oh crap! This Irelia just none of this. At least she's got like bursted.
Oh, there's Veigar. Rip. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, if you had a Hex Drinker there, you could just turn back and gotten him, because that Primordial Burst would have only done like 100 damage to you. So that's why I recommend it against like, it's good against like LeBlanc, against like Kassadin.
What would you say about Lissandra? Like Lissandra top?
Yeah, it would be good against Lissandra too, because she's just all about the burst. Yeah, I knew that you were gonna do that too. The second I said it. But like against more sustained damage tops like Rise or who else would fit the bill? I'm drawing a little bit of a blank, but against just more sustained damage people, it's probably not the best idea. Because it's not going to save you from that. Yeah, against high burst mages, Hex Drinker's a good item. Very cost effective.
I don't like that it builds into Maw though. I just feel like I don't really use Maw.
I mean, you'd leave it at Hex Drinker for a while. No need to upgrade it to a Maw right away. And Maw can be useful. It keeps you relevant with the Blade Surge dash for a longer period of time because it gives you flat AD out of the pickaxe and Hex Drinker combo. And the lower health you are, the more damage you do. So like it's got its pluses and minuses. You can't knock it all away.
Compared to like an Wit's End, like
Yeah, but Wit's End is extremely situational, and that's what you use against, like, yeah, there you go, you try to predict the I saw it. You just tried to predict the Vagar stun instead
Yeah.
of waiting for it. And flashed right into the wall. But yeah, like against horse sustainers, like Malphite's a good one and stuff like that. Blitzend's probably a better option. Oh my god, the fucking Trist Wars. That was hilarious. That was funnier.
Wait, what?
Zin just like flash E'd in with like a quarter health and died. So, yeah, I can definitely see a lot of improvement. Um, wards have gotten a little better. There's still the timing on them could be a little better, especially with the trinket wards early on. I don't know why your release has a poacher's knife, but whatever. No, you played around your minion wave extremely well, which is something that a lot of people struggle to do. A lot of people just abandon ship with those two people instead of sitting inside that giant minion wave, which is effectively another champion at that point. And yeah, just work on when you should max like W over E. I think because that's a problem that one of the other people I coach in Irelia has. 1 second.
I think there's like a time. I played against a Cassidon top or something like that. Like in the beginning, I could get a lot of auto attacks off, but then like
Yeah.
once he got his ult.
Yeah, W would be superior there. But because E allows you to like lock someone down, but your sustained damage isn't as high. So it's all about burst. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it gives you better burst, but your sustained damage isn't as good. And then like I think, well, in the mirror matchup, I did tell you that maxing E would probably be better. Like once you found that you had a double kill and were snowballing, W's just better for getting that snowball rolling. Because like I said earlier, it synergizes a lot better with your power spikes. So like when you get Triforce and you have 5 points into W, your damage is just absolutely ridiculous.
Alright, I definitely did not like fuck up really bad there.
It's okay. We all have those moments.
No, I just like it was like so stupid. Okay, I think I saw Vagar alone at like 50% HP. So I go to the nearest caster minion, and then I'm like running towards him, and then I just see him like he puts his zone down, but it doesn't quite hit me. Like I'm not in it, right?
And then you just dash into it.
Right at the board. So I I like flashed into the middle of the zone, and then queued to Vagar. And then I realized, like, oh wait, that still stuns me.
Nice. Okay.
And then, like, I didn't even, like, get in range to Q Vagar, so it was like, I just, like, died, dude. And then their entire team just came.
Oh, that sucks.
And he just went through, like, he went, like, straight through my Hex, too.
Yeah, I got a Banshee's Veil as well, Eric, because he's just building pure burst. Like, he's the only one on their team that's really a threat. Their Tristana's like, whatever. Zin isn't even an issue. Irelia, not much of a problem. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why you went in there. Like, you didn't have the reinforcements you needed in order to make that play. So I think a little bit of over-aggression. Don't let the fact that you're fed get to your head, kinda.
Okay.
Because even though you're strong, like, you can still
You can still make stupid plays.
Yeah, you can still do stupid things, throw your lead, and put them back into the game. So always go in with calculated aggression. Risk versus reward, always go with low risk, high reward, if you can.
Okay.
So like, every decision you make, go, alright, what are the pros and cons of this? The pros are, I get a little damage on Irelia there. Cons, all 5 of them could be sitting in that bush.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know. So, and 3 of them did happen to be sitting in that bush. So you kind of just lost out there. But just kind of keep that in mind in the future.
Red team has slain the dragon.
So, level 13, you got Triforce, Hexdrinker, Randos, Parts, and some Merc Treads. They're pretty strong. Yeah, you just need to get on that Vagar and make his life hell.
Holy crap! That Blitz just ulted the Irelia and just took out like a third of her health.
AP Blitz is not a joke. And you got that DFG too, so. I just saw that actually. The flash into the middle of the Vagar stun and
Yeah.
yeah, that was rather interesting.
When should I sell my flask? Is it just when I want to get an item?
Yeah, if whenever you think you don't need it anymore, like if you need like space for wards, need like 137 gold for an item, whatever you feel like you need it. Like after you use it 3 times, you've already paid it back. I mean 3 times as in go back and refill it 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's up to your discretion. It's a different point at every game. What time is it? Alright. Okay. So, I don't think this will be much of a problem unless this game drags on for another like 12 minutes, but I have to go at like around 6ish because I have
Alright.
meeting to attend, so if this game does drag on a little bit, I may have to leave towards the end of it, and I do apologize for that.
Let's do it.
But I will give you all the points before I leave for sure, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing a lot better this game. Just like kind of work on the warding, because like outside of landing phase, you haven't bought many wards. I've noticed.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just usually I just feel like okay. This is probably where I should sell the flask and just like buy some wards.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I end up doing. I sell my flask and buy wards, because you know that prevents them from like sneaking up on you in bushes. It gives
Normally,
you...
when I don't upgrade my when I don't switch out my trinket, like I usually just use the yellow trinket for ward, but then like when I switch it out for the red trinket, I just feel like
Yeah, and that's a common thing for people that are getting used to switching out to red trinket. You just gotta keep buying your own wards and using them to help create vision around the map. Like pink wards, always really good.
oh, why did I just okay? I'm like stupid.
Ooh, Rip Elise. Maybe not. Rip Vagar, maybe. Oh, you almost... Triss could have just run into the base gate.
Oh, there's a huge wave bottom.
Yeah, Triss could have survived that tower at top instead of running to top lane. She just ran into the base gate. So that's funny. Yeah, definitely work on warding and stuff like that. The WE thing, for sure. And like each person has a different playstyle, but it's just like W's just a lot better. It feels in most cases because you got the power spike thing and etc. etc. As I've already said like a lot before, so I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Like even if you can't get those like extended trades,
Yeah.
With the should I still be maxed? Yeah.
Yeah, because like even if you get 2 hits off, that's still 150 true damage. Like if you just auto blade surge them, that's still 150 true damage on that. And it's also sustain as well, built into the ability itself, because it gives you passive life on hit, and that even works on like towers, whereas lifesteal doesn't.
Oh.
So when you whack a tower with heat and style up, you're actually still healing yourself.
Um,
Any questions or anything? I mean, I could keep rambling, but if you have anything you want to ask, feel free. If not, that's fine too.
uh, like any improvements for like team fighting I should have? Because
Yeah,
I think last time you said that was like a problem.
yeah, you need to be focusing their carries. Like, there hasn't really been a team fight for me to
Yeah,
see.
I mean,
So that's a little difficult. Like, everything's just kind of been scattered skirmishes and a lot of retardation so far. So it's hard to judge team fighting when there hasn't been one. But you definitely need to pick out priority targets and know who you're gonna go for, and that's like Vagar, 100% Vagar. After he dies, then Trist. Those are your two priority targets. Like,
just
yes,
like look to see. Should I just like look to see when he wastes his stun and then just go on him?
yeah, you could even just buy an elixir of iron, honestly, and then just walk right through the stun. You guys are just sitting on base gates. It's actually pretty amusing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just randomly like went into the team and I was like, what am I doing here?
I don't know what your team is doing there.
Blitz almost has a fully stacked Magi's now.
Yeah, that's a little overzealous. You kind of just dove right on in.
Yeah. Wait, so which tenacity stacks and which one doesn't? Because I remember the ancient golem thing.
That was
Treads
the
didn't.
same as Merc Treads.
Because that was the same like unique passive. as
Yes.
Merc Treads? Okay. So
Your
really,
passive, Elixir of Iron, and your and Merc Treads all stack.
you can get up to like 75 or like 80 or something.
Yeah. So essentially, you can just like walk through all CC. It's pretty ridiculous.
Doesn't Vigor stun last like what is it, like
2.5
seconds?
seconds or something like that. 2.5, 2.25. I think it's 2.25.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's
Holy
2.5.
That base gate is like so awkward. It's just, wait, what the hell?
Yeah, they can just walk right through it, like, to escape you.
No, the base gate like is really awkward. Like the pathing, like I keep thinking like I can go through it.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm like the Vagar is definitely just like.
Double kill.
See, there's that MR coming into play where Vagar tried to burst you in there, and you just kind of went like a little what? But yeah, that's like your goal right now is just to dive that Vagar and make his life a living hell. Because he's really immobile, so you can just kill him essentially whenever you feel like it. After his stun, he's got nothing left. Which gold do you have here? 280. Do you do me proud? Do you buy wards? You buy wards. Good
I
job.
got him.
You could have bought one more. Stingy.
I haven't placed him though.
Yeah, well, okay, wards don't do you any good if they're in your inventory. Just start placing them in their jungle, like in places like outside their base gates, in bushes and stuff like that. Just kind of see where they're walking, so you can like make a pick on Vagar if he goes to try and farm somewhere or something like that. Next, I'd recommend finishing your Maw,
Oh yeah.
and then like GA after that.
holy crap. Okay, we just won the game. Blitz got a hook on
Vagar.
Blitz got a hook on what's his Vagar, and he just instantly bursted him.
Jesus. AP Blitz. Yeah. So, you're doing better in team fights as well. Oh my, that Vagar just wrecked that Morgana over the base gate. Vagar stunned you and you just like kind of got interrupted. That was really funny. You just like went, and then you kept moving.
Yeah.
But, yeah, those are the things I have to say to work on. Like, you did much better with laning this time around. You know, you're... oh my god, that blitz pull is monstrous. But you did much better with laning, you did much better with that aspect of things, so good job there. Yeah, warding after laning phase is something that you need to work on now. Remembering to swap out your trinket, too, I'll add it onto that. Knowing when to put your wards in laning phase, because your trinket ward timing was a little off. So just kind of like remember.
So when should I? Because I'm a 3-minute mark.
3-minute mark, and then probably like the 8 to 8:30 minute mark. Warding up again would probably be, because that's where we're gonna finish their second buff rotation. And that's when they're going to be looking to gank again. So somewhere in there. And then after that one, if you still have your warding trinket, you can sell it. If not, then you're doing it. And then you probably just got a ward earlier and sold it. So that's just completely up to you. Just the circumstances of the game. But yeah, if you have any final questions, now would be the time.
Yeah, how do you think we should win this game?
I think you should win.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you won already.
Oh, I said like I thought we won because we like aced them, right? No, but then it turns out that Irelia was like still there, and she like ended up cleaning up.
Oh, how should you win this? Just you guys need to initiate a fight where you need to initiate a fight where you just go in on Vagar and absorb a lot of the, like, soak a lot of the damage so your team can follow up. And after that, you should be golden. Like, if that Vagar goes down, your team just wins. Like, Vagar then Triss, those are your primary focus targets. But, yeah, I unfortunately have to take off. So, I do apologize for having to bail exactly at 6.
It's okay.
But, yeah. If you have any questions about the end of this game, feel free to ask me, like, what you should, like, anything you could have done differently, whatever. Feel free. But I have to take off now, so I will talk to you later. Good luck with the rest of your game.
But thank you.
No problem.